Hello and welcome to the Mark Goldbridge channel. Mo Salah's been named UEFA Player of the Year awards. It's a joke, it's a farce. Anyway, seriously, let's start off with this. Mo Salah has been named in the three contenders, I believe, to be UEFA Player of the Year with Cristiano Ronaldo and Luka Modric. And I think from UEFA's point of view, first of all, I would like to say that congratulations for putting Mo Salah in there, sort of token player from a crap club. I'm only joking, Liverpool fans. I'm only joking. I know you want to hate. You just want to hate. You've got to give out some love as well. But I would challenge any single Liverpool fan, and there'll be quite a few on here because they're obsessed with me at the moment. I don't know what it is. But they are, look, is this, I say this knowing the answer. Is there genuinely a Liverpool fan that really thinks that Mo Salah deserves to be UEFA Player of the Year? I mean, seriously, can you not just accept that you were the best runners-up for the Champions League in last season? Mo Salah, look, Mo Salah went to a UEFA Champions League final, fell over and went off crying. Luka Modric and Cristiano Ronaldo carried on for 90 minutes and won the trophy. That was the only opportunity Mo Salah had for me to win Player of the Year award, the UEFA Player of the Year award. He has not got any other reason to win it. Liverpool finished, I don't even know, definitely below Manchester United. Mo Salah had a good season. He was Player of the Year for me in the Premier League. But does he deserve to be Player of the Year in Europe? It would be an absolute farce if he did it. And I would not be surprised if he does win it, because this is the weird world we live in at the moment with regards to football. But it should be Ronaldo for me. I mean, I don't remember Mo Salah scoring an overhead kick to basically get his team back into it in the Champions League. Luka Modric got all the way to a World Cup final with an unfancied team with Croatia. I think out of those three players, if it's Modric, Ronaldo and Salah, Salah becomes a little bit, he would come third for me. So it would really, really, really be, I mean, I'm just having a quick scan of the comments to see if anybody disagrees with me. But no, never in a million years. Never in a million years. I mean, I think Modric has got a good case. I'd love to see Luka Modric winning the UEFA Player of the Year, because midfield, you know, it's always the goal scorers. It's always Messi and Ronaldo, and it's always going to be Messi and Ronaldo because they're fantastic players. But even when they retire, it's always going to be goal scorers that are going for it. And I think Luka Modric would be the player that would be the one for me that I would like to see winning it. But it's... I'm still alive, aren't I? Modric would be the one for me. I would give it to Luka Modric. I think he is had a fantastic few years at Real Madrid. It's got to be a Real Madrid player because they've won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. Ronaldo probably will win it, but I'd like Modric to get it because I think he's a better symbol of that Real Madrid team. Obviously, Ronaldo is one of the best players that's ever played the game. But I think if Modric was to win UEFA Player of the Year, that would send out the right sort of message that not only did he get to the final with Croatia, but also he's been a figurehead of that Real Madrid team that, yeah, obviously Ronaldo scores a lot of the goals, but Modric makes that team tick. So I would love to see Modric win it. George Carl says Ronaldo will win it, let's be honest. To be honest with you, I think Mo Salah is a fantastic player. This is not about Liverpool hate. This is just that I think it would be an absolute farce if Mo Salah was to win the UEFA Player of the Year. I know we will have Liverpool fans watching, and I'd love to say, well, John says you'd give it to any Liverpool player, but who cares about UEFA Player? You'd give it to anyone but a Liverpool player, says John Prosser, but who cares about UEFA Player of the Year? No, look, I'll tell you what, I'll speak totally honestly, because this isn't the United stand. If Mo Salah had scored a goal in the Champions League final and they'd beaten Real Madrid, I would have probably said he's got a good chance of winning it. I mean, that would be, yeah, all right in the Premier League and they didn't win anything in England. But if they won the Champions League, Mo Salah had been fantastic and they'd won the game, I would have said he's got a very good chance of winning it and probably deserves to win it. But they didn't win anything. They didn't come even in the top 2 in the Premier League, and he cried his way off a Champions League final. So for me, it wouldn't be the one. He shouldn't get it. Whether he should be in the top 3, I think is a great achievement for Salah. I think Modric, Ronaldo, definitely. Who else would you go for? Messi had a good season domestically, but they were very poor in the Champions League. And I think it's quite right that Champions League does get a sort of slant on it. But I'd be absolutely stunned if Mo Salah's to win it, and it wouldn't be right. LFC Andrew said Salah dislocated his shoulder. If that's Ronaldo, he wouldn't have won it either. I think Ronaldo probably would have played on with a dislocated shoulder because he's not a wimp. No, I mean, that is a joke. That is a joke. Obviously, Mo Salah hurt his shoulder, but what I'm saying is you can't give him a sympathy UEFA Player of the Year and what might have been. He broke his shoulder, whatever. He went off crying, fact, and he didn't make an impact in the final. They didn't win the tournament. I don't think Mo Salah's done enough to justify winning UEFA Player of the Year, and that's what I think. I think that it's got to be Ronaldo or Modric. I don't really have a massive problem with Mo Salah being in there. You know, hands down, I did say, as much as I don't like Liverpool, I did say Salah for me became Player of the Year in the Champions League quarter-final when Man City played Liverpool. Man City were rubbish and Liverpool turned up. And that to me was the difference between Salah and De Bruyne, because a lot of people wanted to have that statement, and that argument. And for me, Salah's better than De Bruyne. I mean, Salah is the best player in the Manchester United, not Manchester United team, in the Premier League at the moment. I'm harsh to say that, and I'm sure he's probably going to show that tonight. Salah is very good and has a good chance of winning the league. I'm a Manchester United fan, says the Chopsy King. You're clearly not. And Kevin De Bruyne, Premier League Cup, third World Cup, says Philip Dean. Oh no, Kevin De Bruyne won the Premier League, third in the World Cup. Yeah, I still wouldn't put him in the top three, to be honest. I think that Man City in the Champions League, pretty much like Barcelona in the Champions League, that's why Messi's not in for it, isn't he? Salah was bossed off Ramos in the Champions League final. He's too fragile. Salah isn't even a winger, he's a striker, says Evie Burgess. I'm not going to get into that one. And Ronaldo with 15 goals, 5 more than Salah, won the Champions League. Modric with a third Champions League in a row and a World Cup final with Croatia. I'm sorry, Salah isn't even in contention here, says the Candy Lover 95. I would agree with that. I would say that Salah deserves third place, but he certainly doesn't deserve to win it. What's going on with That's Football channel, says Cathal. We're just waiting for doing some watch-alongs, and it will carry on. I just don't want to do the daily content on there anymore because it was too sterile. I'd rather do daily content on here, even if my hair does look shit. Nordic deserves it, and please say okay. If Salah is consistent, there is some real chance in the future, says Aiden C. Big season for Salah. Can he do the second season? I think he will. De Bruyne will be in the world's best squad in the midfield, says Pawan. Did I see Pogba's comments? No. And Jose in, says Vladimir Putin. Even Liverpool women can't beat United, says Oliver Kuti. Mata was rubbish, says Vabif. Well, he certainly shouldn't be in the top 3 players in the world. Will I be cheering on Liverpool tonight? I won't, but I know they're going to win. If they don't win, I'll do a video just laughing at them, but I don't anticipate I'll be doing another video on this channel. I fully expect Liverpool to beat Crystal Palace comfortably, maybe 3 or 4. I think the Ballon d'Or is the UEFA Player of the Year now anyway, Zakir, I don't know. Pogba should be sold in January. Sick of seeing City and Liverpool fans on our channel. Get your own channels. Stop worrying coming on our channel, says Andrew Bancroft. Well, this is my channel. It's not the United stand. You can't laugh. United lost to Brighton, so shut the fuck up, says ABCFG. I'd still laugh if you lost to Palace, mate. Why would you laugh at them if we lost to Brighton, says Rahib. It's called rivalry, really. Arsenal fans were laughing at us yesterday and they've got 0 points. It's called rivalry. Favourites for the Champions League? I think it's wide open. I think Man City have got a great chance, to be honest. Stability. Barcelona look like they'll bottle it again, and Real Madrid will be weaker without Ronaldo. Could any United players realistically win it in the future, says Alex Brown. I think Martial could win it if he goes and plays for another club, which I'll be talking about 8 o'clock. Salah needs another season to prove himself, says Ben Houghton. Jay Barton says, I'm a Liverpool fan, but the hate you get is ridiculously honest. Ridiculous, honestly. Got it out in the end. Spit it out. That's what she said. Look, the hate I get is just, I would flip it around and say it's obsessive. It's the same joke all the same. It's the same nonce joke, which is ridiculous. And it's every day. They're obviously obsessed. I think the first thing these people do is log on and search my name, which says a lot about them and not a lot about the ridiculous hate. Anyway, I'm going to get off because I've got to get ready for the United Stand at 8 o'clock. It's the Skype show. Thanks for watching. Give us your comments below. Should Salah be winning UEFA Player of the Year? I think third is his ceiling, followed by either Modric or Ronaldo winning it.